And so they came to the hospital. They took the child away, and I wanted to help the mom in any way that I could. And so I became a safety service provider for this little girl. Well, this little girl ended up in the beginning, it started out 1 to 2 days. She would stay overnight with me, and one to two turned into 2 or 3. And eventually she was living with my husband and I for like 5 days out of the week, because the father was always bringing her over and asking me, did I want to take baby early? And I would say, yes, of course I want her.
So let's jump right into the calls today. Let's take Amy from Oregon. Amy, did you have a story to tell or a question to ask?
Thank you, first of all, for hearing me out. I have a question, actually, I guess, more than I would tell the story, because the story's really long. But, okay, there's a little girl that I raised. Okay, I met her birth mother at the apartment building I lived in at the time, which I'm still in the same apartment complex. But when she was born, I watched this little girl come into the world, and the father was given full custody, and the mother has disabilities, mental disabilities or whatever. Mm-hmm. And so they came to the hospital. They took the child away, and I wanted to help the mom in any way that I could. And so I became a safety service provider for this little girl. Well, this little girl ended up in the beginning, it started out 1 to 2 days. She would stay overnight with me, and one to two turned into 2 or 3. And eventually she was living with my husband and I for like 5 days out of the week, because the father was always bringing her over and asking me, did I want to take baby early? And I would say, yes, of course I want her. And anyway, her life is very well documented with videos and pictures and stuff like that. And since I'm not the biological mother to this child, and since she was removed, and the reason that she was removed is because she has 2 older half siblings, and the oldest one, the eldest daughter, made an accusation against her father and her mom's boyfriend. She said that he sexually assaulted her and possibly her middle sister, but not the little girl that I was raising. Well, anyway, they never went to CPS showed up at the father's house first, but the girls weren't there. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so they go over to the mother's house, the little girl raised her half sister's mother's house. And anyway, she has a son and also has a little boy. Well, they told her, she was distraught, and they told her, if you don't shut up and stop crying, we're going to take your son too. But they let her keep her son. And none of this stuff has been proven in court that this happened. And so it's like they're going after the birth mother over her disabilities. And they told us when they came to my home and removed this little girl from me, oh God help me, they told us to get certified to be foster parents, right? Mm-hmm. And we went through the grueling process of becoming certified to be foster parents, so that I could get this little girl back while this investigation is going on. And it's been almost 2 years. Come June 17th of this year, it'll be 2 years that they've been in foster care.
2 years?
Yes, because they keep pushing that out, and the caseworkers are saying that there's new testimonies made by the 2 half sisters, and so that they would have to postpone it, which I know what they're doing. I know exactly what they're doing. But I raised this little girl. She called me mom. She called my husband dad. And we always told her, look, you got 2 mommies, you got 2 daddies, so you got twice the love, baby girl. And, they never gave the birth mom a chance to even mess up with either one of her children. She has another one that's in foster care too. They removed. And so as someone who's a non-relative, but yet I raised that little girl. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah, I Okay, yeah. At first, I didn't know what to do. I'm just doing whatever they tell me to do, right? And they told us to get certified. We did. We took parenting classes, a 6-week course parenting class for them. We
Hold
got
on,
the
Amy.
right size, everything.
Amy, hold on for a second.
Okay.
You're in the state of Oregon, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so have you talked to a lawyer in your state about helping you?
I have tried to find a lawyer, and I can't find one in this town. But I've only recently started looking for an attorney because I was told that I had no rights because I'm not a bio parent to her.
Well, you know what?
That's what I have been told.
Okay, that's not necessarily true. If your case was in California, for example, you definitely would have rights. You might even be able to file for something called presumed parent status. But you know what? I work with an attorney in Oregon. What county are you in?
Douglas County.
Okay, I work with an attorney. He's in Deschutes County. But what I'd like you to do is during the week coming up, I want you to call me at my office, and I'm going to give you his name and number, and you give him a call and see if he can assist you with your, I think they call it DHS matters or CPS matters in Oregon. Okay.
Okay.
Let me give you my
awesome.
Let me give you my office number. It's 888-6582. That's 888.
Okay, awesome.
888-6582. Any quick questions you want to ask me before the break?
No, I don't think I have any more questions. I think I think you pretty much answered it. I want you to know that what you're doing is awesome and amazing. I mean, thank you, God, for someone like you, because I was just researching how to what to do when you're dealing with evil, lying CPS workers. And Mrs. G's, one of her videos popped up, and I have been in contact with her. Okay. But she's an amazing woman.
Keep listening, because she's going to be a guest host in a few minutes.